Thank you all for being here today. We have good news, a lot of it. Houston is winning. Our population is growing. In 2024 alone, we added 200,000 new residents to the Metro Houston area. Over the last 10 years, we've added 1.25 million, more than all U.S. metros except New York. Our demographics show our diversity in youth. We are the youngest major metro in the United States. We are number one in adding to the under 18 population. That's a very key statistic. We have industrial growth, employment growth, and global businesses coming here. We've made significant strides in adding to our for-profit life sciences sector and advanced manufacturing, from game-changing medicines to building the equipment that will power AI. We've made significant additions in energy, including grid-scale batteries, geothermal energy, and other technologies, while maintaining our leadership in hydrocarbons, which will be needed for a very long time to come. Our economy is growing. Between 2021 and 2023, our GDP grew by 25%, number one amongst all metros. A big part of this success, I believe, is our alignment. We work together across our institutions and businesses, public sector and private sector, to make Houston a great place. When people ask about our success, I point to three things. Our people move here for opportunity. Our attitude, we are welcoming, we are resilient, optimistic, and hardworking, and we work together. People find opportunity here. It's the number one reason people come to Houston. They come here to work. They are serious people. They're also optimistic. 70% of Houstonians answer they are optimistic about their future. They left what they had behind and came here to build a better life. And when they get here, they are welcomed. A quick story. We were trying to recruit another company to locate their headquarters in Houston, Texas. We gathered together a few of our CEOs, about 5 CEOs, to meet with their CEO and a few members of their board. All but one of those CEOs was from someplace other than Houston. And they all said the same thing. Of all the places that I've lived and worked, I have found no more welcoming community and no place that works together as well as Houston to get things done. And that company is putting their headquarters here, by the way. We hear that again and again in Washington, in Austin, meeting with businesses around the country, around the world. There are few communities that are as united and as cohesive as Houston. We're also resilient. Think about the history of this city. Up until 1900, Galveston was the gateway to Texas. It was where the port was. When a hurricane hit, we did two things. We raised Galveston Island up, and we dug a ship channel to bring the sea to Houston, Texas. That's who we are, that's who we continue to be. When we face challenges, we confront and overcome them. The Port of Galveston is doing very well, by the way, they're growing. So Houston's success really comes from our people, starting with a resilient entrepreneurial population and adding to that the people who move here from someplace else to build their future. What you get as a result is a group of people who are optimistic, diverse, ambitious, hardworking, and determined. A group that overwhelmingly says, if you work hard here, you will eventually succeed. We didn't design that or create that. It's in the spirit of the people who live here. I'm pleased to say that this organization that we're part of, the Greater Houston Partnership, is winning too. We convene the leading organizations and act together on opportunities and challenges. We have a very broad membership base, and that is key. It includes the public sector, the private sector, the for-profit, the not-for-profit, the educators, our foundations, and others. Let's look back at 25 for a minute, and then let's look ahead. In economic development, we had some colossal wins. Eli Lilly, of course, but more than that, other life sciences firms are growing and expanding here. After years of hard work by the Texas Medical Center and so many great partners and developers across our region, Houston is building out a leading for-profit life sciences sector to match the world's best medical center. We also had victories in advanced manufacturing. We have a strong manufacturing workforce already. This is a place where we can win. Foxconn is working with Apple and NVIDIA on building critical AI hardware manufacturing, and they've said that Houston is the place where they're going to train and educate the high-tech manufacturing workforce. Even more, we have, or soon will have, advanced manufacturing in biopharmaceuticals, batteries, electronics, robotics, and other areas. We also did extremely well with our Houston Energy Transition Initiative. Houston has attracted billions of dollars in capital. We have over 320 startups supported by 35 accelerators and incubators. We have strengthened our relationships with the U.S. Department of Energy national labs. All of this is cementing our place as the energy capital of the world, both for hydrocarbons and for decarbonizing technologies. 2025 was also a state legislative session year, and Houston did really well, led by the mayor and his team, and with the involvement of many organizations and leaders. Many people were responsible for these, but there were several places where the partnership made our mark. I'm pleased to report that all 6 of our legislative priorities were achieved. One of them, education accountability, took until the last day of the last special session to get done. This was all really good work that we did together. We also launched our Houston Next Advancing Opportunity Strategy and Campaign. We are grateful for the 25 companies that you'll see on the screen who have pledged $25 million over and above their membership commitments in support of this work. Thank you all for your leadership. I'm also grateful for our member organizations who lent their talent to our work. Boston Consulting Group is supporting both our resilience as well as our talent and workforce initiatives. McKinsey & Company embedded an extern full-time to work with us on resilience. Bank of America now has a loaned executive embedded with our talent and workforce team over the next 18 months. Thank you all for your tremendous support. The Houston Next campaign enables our economic development and public policy work. We don't get taxpayer money. We need to raise money to accomplish these things. And it also includes our 2 strategic imperatives. These are the 2 long-term, audacious goals around upskilling our workforce for economic mobility and regional resilience. Economic mobility is often measured from one generation to the next. That's too long. Our focus is accelerating the progress now where we can. A lot of that has to do with connecting people with the opportunities that already exist and that we're already creating. We create a lot of opportunities in Houston, and because of our youth, we have a lot of students who need those opportunities, and they are not currently well connected to the opportunities that we're creating. Another quick story. This past fall, we joined with Good Reason Houston, the United Way, the Kinder Institute, and the Greater Houston Community Foundation on an Education and Economic Mobility Summit. In 2024, that summit attracted about 300 people. This year, it drew 1,000. 1,000. That event carried over from this ballroom over to the partnerships offices where we spent the next day and a half talking about what to do next and getting to work. Across our city right now, the charitable foundations, the educational institutions, the community service organizations, along with our employers, are committed to working together to improve access to opportunity. When those institutions get together in Houston, Texas, stuff happens. The work we're specifically doing at the partnership is complementary to the work that our partner organizations are doing. We are focused on increasing connectivity now between the people who need the opportunities and our employers who are creating them. You're going to hear more about this from Armando in a minute. But in short, when it comes to driving economic mobility, we're not going to wait a generation. We need to connect people to opportunity right now, and we can. Our resilience, our long-term audacious goal is to make Houston the most resilient coastal city. And again, we need to make progress now, and we are, and we have. Our work focuses on strengthening the critical systems that make life normal: power, communications, transportation, healthcare, flood mitigation, and other essential services. We're starting this way, bringing together the people who operate those critical systems. Many of them are partnership members. You'll see their names up here. It includes the public sector, academia, system owners, and others working together. The expertise combined, connections made, work getting done, chalking up some early wins while we build the long-term plan. We must work on what we can do right now to materially improve our resilience as we work toward our long-term objectives, including coastal barrier protection. We must protect this essential city. We must approach both of these initiatives with the conviction and determination that we can make a difference now, not just make plans. The partnership is in a unique position to help make that happen. You should feel the power of our progress here, but also feel the power of our collective resolve to do even better. I'm optimistic about Houston, in case you couldn't tell, but it's justified. There's no place like Houston. There's nobody like us. I'm proud and grateful to be a part of this. I'm proud and grateful for the role that the Greater Houston Partnership plays in our community, with all of our members, the strength of our board, and our civic devotion. We are winning, and we are set up to continue winning. We have a lot more to do, but we will approach our work with strength, optimism, and confidence that together we can do anything. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for being a part of the Greater Houston Partnership.